Welcome back, everyone. My name is Michelle, and this is Horror Book Hellhound. So normally I have my incredibly loud AC unit turned off when I film. I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that this isn't going to cause too much of a problem because it's fucking hot outside. Down here in Texas, it's been over 100 degrees pretty much every day this week. So, yeah. And my little RV that I live in doesn't have any tree coverage. So, yeah, no bueno. So today I am coming at you with an August TBR. You all know how I stick to TBRs, don't you? Like, not at all. But I am in the middle of reading one. I have promised a buddy read another one, and I have four other books on top of that I'm really wanting to get to. So let's get into this. As a quick reminder, I still have my book giveaway going on over on my Instagram, so if you are interested in either Road of Bones by Christopher Golden or Theme Music by T. Marie Vandelie, go on over to my Instagram and check out the rules to be entered into the giveaway. Duh. Okay, let's get into this TBR. The book that I'm already reading is called Dark Challenge by Christine Feehan. Yes, it's one of those cheesy little paperback romance novels that you see at Walmart. Leave me alone. For those of you who have been watching my channel for a while now, you will know good and well that I have been working my way back through the Carpathian series by Christine Feehan, and this, I believe, is book 4. Scratch it. This is actually book 5 of the Carpathian series, I think. So in this one, we see Julian Savage, that is the twin to Aiden, whose story we have already read, find his love, find his other half. And in the Carpathian world, other half literally means other half. Well, that sounded a little creepy, but anyway, it's very romantic, very steamy, but I wouldn't classify these books as smut per se. There are sex scenes, but they're not like incredibly dirty like what I'm used to. They're more soft, they're more gentle, but also steamy. So yeah, if you are interested in paranormal romance that has more of a plot to it rather than just mind porn, you might want to check these out. They're really good. The next book I have to get through this month is one that I have agreed to do a buddy read. So the next book that I'm reading is actually going to be How to Be Eaten by Maria Adelman, and I'll show you the cover in just a moment. How to Be Eaten by Maria Adelman. So just to kind of give a rundown about what this is about. In present-day New York City, 5 women meet in a basement support group to process their traumas. Bernice grapples with the fallout of dating a psychopathic, blue-bearded billionaire. Ruby, once devoured by a wolf, now wears him as a coat. Gretel questions her memory of being held captive in a house made of candy. Ashley, the winner of a bacheloresque dating show, wonders if she really got her promised fairy tale ending, and Raina's love story will shock them all. Though the women start out wary of one another, judging each other's stories, gradually they begin to realize that they may have more in common than they supposed. What really brought them here? What secrets will they reveal, and is it too late for them to rescue one another? Dark, edgy, and wickedly funny, this debut for readers of Carmen Maria Machado, Kristen Arnett, and Kelly Link takes our coziest, most beloved childhood stories, exposes them as anti-feminist nightmares, and transforms them into a new kind of myth for grown-up women. I am so excited to read this in a day and age where women are basically being witch hunted. I'm excited to read this. So those are the 2 books that I have to get through this month. If I don't, I will probably jump off of a building. I know, overdramatic. But there are 4 other books that I really, really, really want to get through. First of which is Anoka by Shane Hawk. I have had this little ditty in my collection for over a year now and have not read it. And just look at this fucking cover. Look at this fucking cover. And I have not read it yet? Really? So I'll tell you what it's about.
It says, welcome to Anoka, Minnesota, a small city just outside of the Twin Cities, dubbed the Halloween capital of the world since 1937. Here before you lie several tales involving bone collectors, pagan witches, werewolves, skeletal bison, and cloned children. It is up to you to decipher between fact and fiction, as the author has woven historical facts into his narratives. With his debut horror collection, Cheyenne, and Arapaho author Shane Hawk explores themes of family, grief, loneliness, and identity through the lens of Indigenous life. I am so excited. I have been wanting to read this forever. I finally got it out of storage. I'm reading it. God damn it. Next up, we have a classic, and that is The Screw Tape Letters by C.S. Lewis. Now, some of you might be asking, Michelle, you're not a Christian at all. So why are you reading this? Well, as you may or may not know, I have a strange, somewhat psychotic fascination in all things Christianity, and specifically demonic. No, I do not worship the devil or conjure demons or anything like that. Or do I? But I'm fascinated by this story. I have been told that this is a book I need to read because of my fascination with demonology forever and ever. Not to mention, I just love, theology and shit that's based on theology. So, do plan on reading this. It's not very long, so I'm excited. Next up, we have one that I promised myself I would read before this summer ended. So either this month or September, it has to be read. And that is Hunted by Darcy Coates. Now, this is one of her chonkers. If you saw me kind of talk about her newest book out, what is it called? From Below, I think is what it's called. This one is about the same size, very large. Let me tell you what it's about. 5 days after Eileen Hirschberger went missing on a hike through the remote Ashlow Forest, her camera was discovered washed downriver, containing bizarre photos taken hours after her disappearance. But with no body and no additional clues, finding Eileen in the dark and winding woods seems next to impossible. Chris wants to believe his sister is still alive. When the police search is abandoned, he and 4 of his friends vow to scour the mountain range until they find Eileen and bring her home. But as the small group strays farther from the trails and the unsettling discoveries mount, they begin to realize they're not alone, and Eileen's disappearance was no accident. Ooh. I'm hoping that this turns into a creature feature. That's what I'm hoping. Will it? Have no idea. Honestly, I have not heard a lot of booktubers talk about this book. So, yeah, we're just going to find that out together. Maybe I'll do a reading vlog on this one as well. And last but not least, one that I meant to get to this last month but did not is Sundial by Catriona Ward. This is the UK cover. I do also have the American cover. I decided to read the UK version just because something about it is beautiful. Look at it. Shimmer, shimmer, shake, shake. Okay, anyway. So, oh, I forgot to put the book plate in it. Isn't that pretty? Focus. There we go. All right. Rob fears for her daughters. For Callie, who collects tiny bones and whispers to imaginary friends. For Annie, because she fears what Callie might do to her. Rob sees a darkness in Callie, one that reminds her of the family she left behind. She decides to take Callie back to her childhood home, to Sundial, deep in the Mojave Desert, and there she will have to make a terrible choice. Callie is afraid of her mother. Rob has begun to look at her strangely, to tell her secrets about her past that both disturb and excite her. And Callie is beginning to wonder if only one of them will leave Sundial alive. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about that. So yes, this is my TBR. I am ever hopeful that I will actually get through all of these books. I've done it before. I have read more than this in 1 month before, so a lot of it just depends on time management and actually reading my fucking books. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, don't forget about the book giveaway over on my Instagram. I will have that link down below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to give me ideas on things you would be interested in seeing. If any of these books would make a hell of a reading vlog, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. And let me know what you guys are reading, because I am always interested to hear what everybody else is reading. If you have any recommendations for me, also comment that down below. And I do have my link tree linked down below as well if you're interested in checking out any of my other online adventures. So with that being said, I love you all. I hope you all are being safe out there, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, Hellhounds.